Aging is a quiet companion that walks beside us every day. At first, we don't notice its presence. We still rise out of bed with ease, climb the stairs without thinking twice, and carry the groceries inside with steady arms. But as the years drift forward, subtle changes begin to appear. That bag of groceries feels heavier than it once did. The knees ache when we stand up too quickly. The arms tire when we hold our grandchildren a little too long. These changes are not sudden. They creep in gradually, quietly weaving themselves into daily life until one day we stop and realize our strength is not what it used to be. This gradual weakening has a name. Doctors call it sarcopenia, the natural loss of muscle mass that comes with age. It begins as early as our 30s, but most people do not notice it until after 50. By the time we are in our 60s or 70s, the loss can be dramatic if nothing is done to slow it down. For seniors, this decline is not just about vanity or the appearance of the body. It's about safety, independence, and dignity. Strong muscles keep us steady on our feet, help us recover from falls, and allow us to perform simple tasks like bathing, cooking, and walking without assistance. Without enough muscle, every daily activity becomes more difficult, and the risk of accidents multiplies. But here's the good news. While aging is inevitable, rapid muscle loss is not. Science has revealed powerful natural ways to slow this process, and one of the simplest tools available to us is not a pill, not a supplement, but something we can find in the produce section of any grocery store. Fruits. Yes, fruits. Those colorful, vibrant gifts of nature, can do far more than provide sweetness to our meals. Certain fruits are packed with nutrients that directly protect against muscle loss, inflammation, and weakness. They provide antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals that repair damaged tissues, fuel energy production, and strengthen bones. They keep blood flowing, nerves firing, and joints moving. Today, we will journey through 5 remarkable fruits that every senior should consider adding to their diet. Along the way, we'll explore how they work, why they matter, and how simple habits around them can change the way you age. So, let us begin this journey together with the first fruit on our list, the avocado. Fruit number 1. The avocado, nature's muscle builder. If fruits had a crown, the avocado would wear it proudly. Unlike most fruits, which are rich in sugar and water, avocados are dense with healthy fats and nutrients that directly support muscle and nerve function. When we think of muscles, most of us immediately think of protein. And it's true, protein is the building block of muscle. But muscles don't just need protein. They also need potassium, magnesium, and healthy fats to contract, relax, and repair. The avocado is like a treasure chest for all 3. A single avocado provides more potassium than a banana. Potassium is essential for preventing cramps and weakness, especially in seniors who often take medications that deplete this vital mineral. Magnesium, another mineral found in avocados, is equally important. It helps regulate nerve signals that control muscle movement and reduces the risk of spasms. But what makes avocados especially powerful is their fat content. These are not harmful fats. These are monounsaturated fats, the kind that fuel the brain, reduce inflammation, and protect the heart. For seniors, this is especially critical. Inflammation is one of the hidden drivers of muscle loss. It silently breaks down tissues and slows down recovery after even the smallest strain. By calming inflammation, avocados create an environment where muscles can grow stronger rather than weaker. Imagine a senior named Helen. She is 72 years old, and every morning she struggles to open the lid of her jar of jam. Her grip strength has faded over the years, and she worries that soon she won't be able to manage small daily tasks. Her doctor suggests including half an avocado in her breakfast each day, mashed onto whole grain toast. Within a few weeks, Helen begins to notice subtle changes. The cramps in her hands are less frequent, her energy lasts longer throughout the day, and she feels less sore after gardening. These small victories add up. She feels independent again and her confidence grows. This is the quiet power of the avocado. Not flashy, not exotic, but deeply restorative. And the best part? Avocados are versatile. Slice them into salads, blend them into smoothies, or simply eat them with a spoon and a sprinkle of salt. Fruit number 2, tart cherries, the nighttime healer. For many seniors, the battle against muscle loss is fought at night. Poor sleep prevents the body from repairing itself, leaving muscles stiff and weak in the morning. This is where tart cherries come in. Unlike sweet cherries, tart cherries are small, sour, and ruby red. But don't be fooled by their taste. They are one of nature's richest sources of melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep. For seniors who toss and turn at night, this is a gift. Better sleep means better muscle repair, stronger energy levels, and a sharper mind. But tart cherries offer more than melatonin. They are bursting with anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that fight inflammation. Inflammation is not always visible. It doesn't always show up as swollen joints or obvious pain. Sometimes it shows up as fatigue, stiffness, or that heavy feeling in the legs when climbing stairs. By reducing inflammation, tart cherries keep muscles flexible and ready to move. Athletes have long used tart cherry juice to recover after intense workouts. For seniors, the principle is the same. Instead of recovering from a marathon, you're recovering from daily activity, gardening, walking, or even playing with grandchildren. And when recovery improves, so does independence. Imagine George, a 68-year-old grandfather. He loves playing soccer with his grandson, but every time he does, his legs ache for days. He starts drinking a small glass of tart cherry juice before bed. After a month, George notices that his muscles feel less sore, his sleep is deeper, and he has more energy to keep up with his grandson. His joy in life grows, not because of medicine, but because of a simple fruit. For best results, tart cherries can be eaten fresh when in season, but their juice and dried forms are just as effective. A handful of dried tart cherries with breakfast or a glass of juice before bed can transform the way you feel. Fruit number 3, the pomegranate, circulation's best friend. If avocados strengthen muscles and tart cherries heal them, pomegranates fuel them with life itself, blood. Pomegranates, with their jewel-like seeds, are one of the richest natural sources of nitrates and polyphenols. These compounds help blood vessels expand, improving circulation throughout the body. For seniors, good circulation is everything. It delivers oxygen to muscles, removes waste, and keeps the heart healthy. Without it, muscles starve and weaken. The beauty of pomegranates lies not only in their nutrients, but also in their antioxidants. They protect against oxidative stress, a process that damages cells and accelerates aging. Studies have shown that seniors who consume pomegranate extract or juice experience improved blood flow, reduced stiffness, and even better memory. Consider Maria, 75 years old, who struggles with cold feet and hands due to poor circulation. Walking more than a block leaves her exhausted. Her daughter introduces her to pomegranate juice. After drinking half a glass daily for several weeks, Maria notices warmth returning to her hands and a new lightness in her steps. She can walk farther without stopping, and her confidence grows. The seeds themselves are crunchy and delightful, but for those who find them difficult to eat, pomegranate juice is an excellent alternative. Just be mindful of added sugars. Choose pure juice when possible. Fruit number 4, the prune, the gentle protector. Prunes, or dried plums, may not look glamorous, but they are silent guardians of both muscle and bone. One of the greatest threats to seniors is not just muscle loss, but the weakening of bones. Together, these conditions create a dangerous combination that leads to falls and fractures. Prunes address both. They are rich in vitamin K, potassium, and boron, nutrients that strengthen bone density while also supporting muscle contraction. But prunes offer something else: fiber. Seniors often struggle with digestion, and poor gut health can lead to malnutrition even when eating enough food. Fiber keeps the digestive system running smoothly, ensuring that nutrients are absorbed efficiently. Without proper absorption, even the best foods cannot work their magic. There is another benefit to prunes. They regulate blood sugar. Many seniors battle with diabetes or prediabetes, and unstable blood sugar can accelerate muscle breakdown. Prunes, despite being sweet, release their sugars slowly, preventing spikes and crashes. Picture a man named David, age 70. He lives alone and has noticed his legs feel weaker each year. His doctor warns him about bone loss. David begins eating 3 to 4 prunes each morning. Over time, his digestion improves, his energy stabilizes, and his doctor notes slower bone density decline. David feels not only stronger but also safer. Prunes can be eaten directly, chopped into oatmeal, or blended into smoothies. Just a handful a day is enough to make a difference. Fruit number 5. The apple. Simple, familiar, powerful. Of all the fruits, none is more ordinary than the apple. Yet behind its simple appearance lies a powerhouse of benefits for seniors. Apples are rich in quercetin, an antioxidant that reduces inflammation and protects muscle tissue. They also contain soluble fiber, which stabilizes blood sugar and improves cholesterol levels. Together, these effects keep both the heart and muscles strong. The true beauty of apples is their accessibility. They are available year-round, inexpensive, and easy to eat. There's no need for fancy preparation. An apple a day is more than a saying. It is a quiet shield against weakness. Apples also support lung health. For seniors who struggle with breathing or reduced endurance, this is crucial. By keeping the lungs strong, apples indirectly support the muscles that rely on oxygen. Think of Evelyn, an 80-year-old widow who loves walking through her neighborhood park. She carries a small apple in her bag every day. Over time, this simple habit helps her keep her weight stable, her heart strong, and her walks joyful. Whether eaten raw, baked, or sliced into salads, apples offer steady nourishment. While these 5 fruits are powerful, they work best as part of a larger lifestyle. Seniors who pair good nutrition with movement, hydration, and rest experience the greatest benefits. Light exercises like walking, stretching, or yoga keep muscles engaged. Drinking water keeps tissues hydrated and flexible. Adequate rest allows the body to heal each night. Imagine your body as a garden. The fruits we've discussed are the seeds, but for seeds to grow, the soil must be cared for. Exercise is the sunlight, hydration is the water, sleep is the rich soil. Together they allow the garden to flourish. Aging is inevitable, but weakness does not have to be. By choosing the right foods, simple natural fruits, we can slow the decline, protect our independence, and continue to live with strength and dignity. The avocado builds, the tart cherry heals, the pomegranate fuels. The prune protects. The apple sustains. Together, they form a powerful alliance against muscle loss. So the next time you reach for a snack, remember, the choices you make today shape the strength you will carry tomorrow. Aging may walk beside us, but with wisdom and care, we can walk with it, not behind it.